Coming back to Africa has been my plan, not even my dream. It's been my plan since I'm 17, 18. My name is Yiri and I'm an Ivorian self-taught chef. I relocated to Accra a year ago and I have a human resource practice. I've also developed a strong sense of, cooking and tasting. So I have this catering service because I would love people to try new things with taste and food. So I was born and raised in France, in a small town, until age 7, where I moved to Ivory Coast. I was already familiar with Ivory Coast, just going on holidays. And I lived in Ivory Coast from 7 to 14, so I went to high school, and then I had to leave the country when I was 14 because we went through a political crisis. All the school and the businesses have to close, so people have to exile in a way, So my family relocated back to France where I completed my high school. And from age 17, my parents decided to move to the UK. So we relocated to the UK where I started my university. So I majored in human resource, especially recruitment. And I've been living there for more than 10 years until I decided to relocate to Africa, and I decided to pick Accra, and I came here in February last year. I always lived in between countries, so adapting is a second nature for me. So probably with this mindset, there's a lot of things that I do not take into consideration because I just know about being new in a town and being a foreigner and just having to go with the flow. So I'm less about, maybe some people will come with the hardship or the challenges, but for me, it's always been a learning curve, I guess, mine's work differently, but for me, it's always been coming to a new place and bringing your experiences and sharing that with the other people, but also being willing to learn. So it's always been exciting for me. I think it's a great time to be in West Africa and in Accra in particular. There's a lot of opportunity, there's a lot of knowledge that is to be shared. From my personal experience, meeting so many people here, I can see that everybody's just trying to bring something new or different to several industries in this country. As much as there's a lot of similarity between Côte d'Ivoire and Ghana, I think that we definitely are different peoples. We have a different approach to Christianity, to religion, and I found it very interesting because it's the same dogma, it's the same religion, but we just exercise it a bit differently here and there. Also, it was very interesting to see that we have the same basis for a lot of soup or traditional dish, but then the cooking process, the way that we mix in the ingredients, will just brings its own different flavor, its own different uniqueness, and I find it quite interesting. So I have a catering business. I have a private chef services for a year now, and what I really like to do is influence people with trying new tastes, new flavors. I want people to be more curious with what they eat, but I also want people to realize the importance of local and original ingredients. I feel like we have so much choice with organic food and organic product here, and it's just great to be able to go to the local market and get everything fresh as opposed to going to the supermarket and maybe wait for supplier to bring it on. So this is something that I really like to incorporate in my cooking.